Hey, it's your girl, Hey. Today we're going to be talking about how to untangle a weave that has been sitting on a customer's head for over 5 months. I use the trusty LEHOST Unlock. Here it is right here. So the customer that I'm working on today, she's a regular guest. And hey, it happens to us all as hairstylists. We have those customers that will not rebook an appointment to get their hair weave taken down in enough healthy time that will not cause damage to the hair. So what I'm doing is I thought it would be a great opportunity to show you Unlock in action. The one thing that I really want to make clear, the steps that I'm taking, anybody can do it, whether you're a licensed hairstylist, a mom with 4 girls or kids and they're all tender-headed. This is a great opportunity to really show you in living color that Unlock really works. Now, this customer has had this weave in her hair for 5 months. And believe it or not, I've used it on a customer who actually let her hair weave in. It was horrible. It was the worst experience I've ever had in my whole 35 years of doing hair. But for y'all, 12 whole months, she did not come back and get her weave redone. She was washing it, conditioning it, had the nerve to blow dry it, and even curl it. But when it came to me to take that down, you already know what happened. It was dreaded. It was a horrible mess. She cried and she was just like, please don't cut all my hair out. So, long story short, I'm like, okay, let me see if this Unlock really is what I made it to be. And to my surprise, the customer hair, now she lost a lot of hair. And it's not so much she lost a lot of hair, but you have to always remember you lose between 80 to 120 strands of hair a day. So imagine a customer not combing her hair to relieve those strands that's inevitably going to fall out anyway. They're already going to fall out. But if you do not comb it or brush it out, all that hair compacts. It just stays right there, and it begins to, hair that's going to grow begins to grow around hair that should have been brushed out. And that's how you get the dread effect. It's like a tree underneath the ground, and there's pipes underneath the ground. What happens is the tree roots begin to grow around the pipes. Well, new growing hair is going to grow around hair that should be shedding or should be combed out. So imagine again, that not being combed out for a whole year. So that's where a lot of the dreading came from. Well, let me walk you through this braid that I'm doing now. So here I'm using a pointed, it's really like a all-purpose comb, but I removed 2 of the teeth so that I can have that point so that I can get directly to the braid to unravel the braid without getting a lot of hair loss. I'm taking my time and I'm showing you, really, you just got to kind of ease the braid loose. Now, what you see me cut away was some of the thread. I did not cut her hair. I cut a piece of thread that was trapped in that braid. So here I'm just showing you, you just kind of take your time. You comb. The main thing is releasing those shedded hairs that was going to come out anyway. So here, if you have a customer and she's thinking that, oh my God, this weave is taking my hair out, explain to her, no, what I'm removing at this point is hair that was going to come out anyway. So it's not like you're losing a lot of hair, but what happened is the illusion of weave gives a customer to think their hair was thicker than it was. So when you have weave and you wear a weave for 6 months, you take it out, you have adapted to the thickness of that weave. So when you take it out, the client is left with their own hair density and they think, oh, this took my hair out. But actually, it really didn't. It's really very healthy if it's put in correctly. So the key here is I go in the middle of the braid. I create a path for the other hair to just basically to be removed. So as I use the unlock, it adds the moisture and makes the hair pliable. It gives the hair the elasticity so the hair won't snap. It'll just kind of stretch out and it comes back. It stretches like a rubber band. That's what elasticity in the hair does. And so I'm just easing the comb through. When I come up against a snag, I stop and I work it out. You just work it out slowly. Again, take that braid. And actually, I finished the other braid. I'm on to another braid now. And as you see, my customer here does have alopecia. So the way that we were applying the weave to her head is we would use a net. And now there we have a real hard braid. Is really, really, really stuck. So I'm put some unlock here. And look at there. It removes that tangle. I'm telling you guys, this stuff is absolutely amazing. You have to have this. Again, this customer have had her hair braided up for 5 months. So now let's be realistic. Just being a cosmetologist, she is going to have some hair loss along with the shedding, simply because of the wear and tear that I have to do to maneuver that braid loose. So there is going to be a minimum hair loss, but with the unlock, what I've learned is, here we got another one. It's really just kind of hard. It's a tangle, just really hard to get through. Bless her heart, she just sitting there all still. Apply the unlock, because I know this has got to be a little painful. I'm trying it as much as possible, as you see, not to yank and pull her scalp. But as you work that unlock in there, it really causes the hair that was going to shed, it causes it really to kind of work its way through. Now I'm working on another braid. So imagine if you have a child who's tender-headed, this really will work, help softens the hair to make it more maneuver, so that you can maneuver a comb or a brush through. It makes it more comfortable for the child who is tender-headed. As well as we have seen, now imagine this, if you have a customer that have had a braid in her hair for 1 year without taking it down, 1 straight year, that showed me that if you wanted to take a dreadlock out, it actually will help remove dreadlocks and sister locks. So if you ever get bored and you say, well, you know what, I want to change the style up, I don't want to wear my dreads anymore. Now, it may take a lot of unlock to do it, because you got to really kind of work those hairs out. You may go through maybe 1.5 bottles, or you can ask for our super strength, because we do have 3 strength. We have a dreadlock sister lock strength, which is more concentrated. Then we have the regular strength, and then we have a milder unlock, which basically is a little weaker for children. So for children that are 3 months up to, I would say, almost about 13 or 12. Because about 13 years old, the texture of a child's hair changes to more of an adult-like hair texture. Children hair is a little bit more softer, downy, they call it. Fawn hair. I've heard someone call it that. But anyway, so we have a milder strength for children. And as you see, I'm working that hair right on out of there. I look so tired. I've been doing hair all day. Y'all see me with my headphones on? That's my gig. Honey, I will go into the zone. I get my little glasses, get my little... Y'all can't see it, but I got a little cup of ice on the side, my little earphones, my bottle of unlock, and I'm good to go. I'm going to get that hair down, honey. That's one thing about me. If I'm going to finish it, I'm definitely going to... And no, if I'm going to start it, I'm definitely going to finish it. So we're going to put a little bit more unlock. And listen, you got to be generous. You got to use enough to make sure you're adding the moisture to the hair. And again, the more coarse her hair is. So this client's hair is very, very coarse. So coarse hair is not bad hair. Coarse hair is just delicate hair. So now look, I can get to the root. I get to the root and I'm just combing all of that hair, excessive shedding hair out of there. And when I add more unlock, it really leaves every section of the hair tangle free by removing all the hair that was going to shed. Unlock also have jojoba oil in it, which is an amazing remedy for removing dandruff. It nurtures the scalp and the hair. It's full of vitamins. Unlock has vitamin E, B, and C in it, copper and zinc. So we love to let you know that when you use Unlock, it really works. As you see, I got that comb from the scalp all the way to the root. If you want to get your hands on some Unlock today, all you got to do is visit us at www.LEHOSTHAIR.com. Give us a call at 248-546-4247. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. See you in the next video.